Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jack, this is Jthbooks, and it is time for my October TBR. So, here we are, we're in October. I'm ready to read. I'm ready to read. I'm locked, I'm sat in, my seatbelt is on, I'm in the passenger seat, someone is driving me, and I am ready to read. I don't know why I said that, man, that made no sense. Because I should technically be in the driver's seat, shouldn't I? If I'm ready to do it. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm in the car. At least I'm in the car. For a few months there, I wasn't in the car, was I? Let's be honest. I was on the sidewalk, sitting on the bench watching. That's what my life felt like. Still feels like that now, to be honest. What has happened? Where did any of that come from? I'm here to talk about books, and I'm talking about driving, which I hate driving. You know I'm a passenger princess. But I have just come off the back of the Booker Prize. I read all 13 books in the Booker Prize. I linked the vlogs down below. And it's been amazing, and I've loved it. I've gone to the shortlist announcement. It's been beautiful. But it does mean my reading has been very structured, very out of my control for sort of the odd month or two, because I have been focused. I was focused. I wish I could put that much focus into my life that I did on that project. And it is October. I know technically I should be reading spooky books, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not a spooky sort of boy. Sorry, I'll just get scared. And then I won't sleep at night. So we're not doing that. We are going for books that I just really want to read. On this TBR, you're going to be like, you put that on your TBR again, but I'm going to do it this time. Because it's just what my heart needs. It's just what it needs. It's what it needs. There's nothing else to say. I just need to read these books. So first up, we have a very highly anticipated book for me, and it is Heap Earth Upon It by Chloe Michelle Howarth. I loved her first novel, Sunburn. This is her second book. It comes out in October, on October the 30th. One day before Halloween. January 1965. The orphaned O'Leary siblings, Tom, Jack, must be named after me, Anna and Peggy, arrive in the village of Ballycray, tight-lipped about their troubled past and desperate for a fresh start. After being met with suspicion from most of the locals, the family are thrilled when they're taken under the wing of their well-respected neighbours, Bill and Betty Neven, who offer them work, companionship and opportunity to fit in. But for one of the O'Learys, this new friendship sparks an intense attachment that makes the dynamic dangerous for all. It's hard to bury secrets, but it's almost impossible to bury feelings. I loved her first book. I'm so ready for this. It looks like it's told in each perspective from the siblings, so I'm just ready. I'm such a huge fan, so I'm really, really ready. Next, we have my most anticipated book, which I'm very lucky to have. It is Palaver by Brian Washington. I know this comes out in November in the US, but in the UK it comes out in 2026, January. So I would have had to wait a long time. But I love Brian Washington's writing. You know this. I'm just ready. I'm ready. Let's find out what it's about. In Tokyo, a son works as an English tutor, drinking nights away at a gay bar while being entangled with a married man. Estranged from his American family, particularly his mother, who always favoured his troubled homophobic brother, he's built a chosen family in Japan. Then his mother arrives, uninvited. Separated only by the son's cat, they bristle against each other, the mother wrestling with the memories of Jamaica while the son struggles to forgive her. But through shared meals and an eventual trip to Nara, both mother and son start to figure out what home really means and whether they can find it in each other. I just think he's a master. It's 5 stars. These are all 5-star predictions. I just need you to know that this month. I'm probably setting myself up for disappointment, but that's all I have, okay? You're going to be sick of this one. It's A Room Above a Shop by Anthony Shapland. Look at the sides of it. And I know, some of the pages, look, they're not full pages. I could read this in a night, and I still haven't done it. But it will be read in October, okay? I promise you. When two quiet men form a tentative connection, neither knows where it might lead. M has inherited his family's ironmongery business, and B is younger by 11 years and can see no future in the place where he's grown up. But when M offers him a job and lodgings, he accepts. As the two men work side by side in the shop, they also begin a life together in their shared one room above. The kind of life they never imagined possible and that risks everything if their public performance were to slip. Unfolding in South Wales over 3 years during the decade of Section 28 and the age of consent debate, I'm totally missed a word, and against the backdrop of HIV and AIDS crisis, there is a tender and resonant love story and a powerful debut. It's been a 5-star for so long. I know you're all sick of it. I'm sorry. I promise I'll do it. We also have Jeanette Winterson's Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit. Now, my friend made me buy one of her books when I said, let's go into the shop, buy whatever you want. Like, tell me to buy whatever, and I'll read it. And I read it, and it was Frankenstein, and I actually really loved it. And I've always heard about this book, but I've never read it. And I'm ready. I don't know if it's fiction. I don't know if it's non-fiction. I actually have no clue, but I'm ready to be blown away by it. This is the story of Jeanette, adopted and brought up by her mother as one of God's elect. Zealous and passionate, she seems destined for a life as a missionary, but then she falls for one of her converts. At 16, Jeanette decides to leave the church, her home and her family for the young woman she loves. Innovative, punchy and tender, Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit is a few days' ride into the bizarre outposts of religious excess and human obsession. I've heard so brilliant things about it. It's going to be 5-star, sorry. And then we have A Language of Limbs by Dylan Hardcastle. Now, I've seen many people read this year and say how brilliant it is, and I'm feeling a little bit left out. I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO. So, we're going for it. We're absolutely going for it, and I'm gonna love it. It's another 5-star. 1972, on a quiet summer night in Newcastle, Australia, 2 teenage girls must make a choice to act upon their desires or suppress them. Over the following 3 decades, these girls grow into women and live out their decisions, always almost crossing paths at pivotal moments. In an era that spans Australia's first Mardi Gras and the AIDS pandemic, there is joy, pain, lust and love in store for each of them. But will their lives ever collide? It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be brilliant. It's another one. It is another one you're going to be sick of seeing. I'm sorry. But it is Guapa by Salim Haddad. I know, featured it many times, but I'm going to do it this time. October's going to be such a brilliant reading month for me. I can feel you're so happy for me. I can feel it. Thank you. Set over the course of 24 hours, Guapa follows Russa, a gay man living amid political and social upheaval in an unnamed Arab country. Russa spends his days translating for Western journalists and pining for the nights when he can sneak his lover, Tamor, into his room. One night, Russa's grandmother, the woman who raised him, catches them in bed together. The following day, Russa is consumed by the search for his best friend Marge, a fiery activist and drag queen star of the underground bar Guapa, who has been arrested by the police. Ashamed to go home and face his grandmother and reeling from the potential loss of the 3 most important people in his life, Russa roams the city in an attempt to discover the roots of his alienation in a society that he fears may never accept him. A remarkable debut, it says on the back, and I am ready. I'm ready. And then we have a book that was actually just sent to me recently, but it comes out in November, so I would like to read it. It comes out on 13th November, and it is Blurred Faces by Alan Radcliffe. They asked me if I'd like it, and I said yes please, because it sounds great. 2 men meet on a dating app. It's supposed to be a casual encounter between strangers. Jordan is only back in Edinburgh to visit his complicated family, and Davey is reeling from a painful breakup. Yet Davey recognises Jordan as someone he knew long ago, when they were both closeted teenagers at the same school. Back then, Jordan was relentlessly bullied, and Davey was one of the bullies. But Jordan doesn't remember him at all. Against the backdrop of a city steeped in memories, Davey and Jordan find themselves drawn together again and again. A fragile intimacy blossoms between them, but can anyone ever be free of their past? Can they? I don't know, but guess what? I'm going to find out when I read this book. So there we have it, a month full of 5-star predictions. Every book on that list was a 5-star prediction, and I'm going to come back here at the end of October, and I'm going to tell you that I've read every single one of them. Everything was a 5-star prediction, and life is wonderful. Okay. Life was wonderful might have gone a bit far. I can see that. I can appreciate that. But the rest I would like to come true. A great reading month, all 5 stars. I've loved the books I've been waiting to read for a really long time because I've been scared to read them. Editing Jack here. I just want to say there will be vlogs on a Thursday now for a while. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if people like them, if people watch them. So you will be getting 2 videos a week from me for a while. I hope that is something you love and adore and are interested in. I hope you'll watch them. I'm going to sort of do my normal videos on a Monday and then a weekly reading vlog on a Thursday. On a Thursday. Not 2 videos on a Monday, could you imagine? So I hope that you won't be sick of me. I hope it works out. And it's coming this Thursday. So you're watching this on the Monday, Tuesday, whenever. There's one coming Thursday. So make sure you tune in, switch that notification bell on because I'm coming. I'm going to be around. Now I'll let you go back to other Jack. Let me know your October plans. Are you reading spooky books for Halloween? Are you reading books like me that you've had on your shelves for a long time and you just really want to love, but you're scared to read them? Just let me know. You know, I love having a chat to you in the comments. It's my favourite thing. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. I don't know what I was going to say then. Until then, that's not my usual goodbye. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. It really, really helps the channel if you just give it a like. And I'm going to speak to you all really, really soon.